as a party, this PDP in Edo State, I want to once again to reiterate what I said in my press release after the Supreme Court judgment, that we are one, that we are better when we are together, if we are together. That this issue of old, new, legacy, not legacy, cannot happen. That is not the idea the governor has. That is not the idea the deputy governor has. That is not the idea I have. So I want to use this opportunity once again to plead with all our members in Edo State to please consider joining the moving train. It will be better for us, it will be better for them, it will be better for everybody, and it will be better for Edo State, and it will be better for Nigeria.
I haven't seen many of you in quite a while. So you can imagine how glad I am seeing many of you in a great state of health. I am glad that we have so many of you who have come for this meeting. And I also spoke with many people, many leaders, and some extended their apologies and also assured me that whatever decisions we arrive at here today, they will be fully behind us. I was with Chief Obaseki last night, for instance, and he apologized and said, please go ahead. As a party, we have gone through quite a bit of turmoil, which is not unexpected in politics. I believe what is important is how we settle down after turmoils like that and strengthen our party. When you do not have disagreements in a family, usually that family is deceiving itself, because every member of the family cannot always agree to see things the same way all the time. So we should see what we have gone through as a phase that has now made us a much stronger party. In less than 3 weeks, we will be going to the polls. As a party, God has given us victory in the forthcoming elections. We have gone through, we have scanned the country, we have looked around. There is nothing like PDP. It is the only organic party in this country. It is the only party since 1999 that has elected candidates in at least 90% of the constituencies in this country. There's no other party that can boast of such a feat. So this is our election to win. And by the grace of God, we will win this election. We will produce, by the grace of God, the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And as loyal party men and women, I believe that what we need today to do is to sit back and say, how do we put finishing details for the election of the 25th? What do we do in the light of all the changes that have occurred because of the Electoral Act? How do we organize for the 25th? And I tell everybody who care to listen that the coming election is not going to be won only on noise and campaign. It is largely going to be won on organization. How organized we are. Take it from me. Myself and my deputy were the first to run elections with the new electronic platform. And we know what is required. I spoke with the party chairman and I said, please bring everybody together. Let us make sure that our generals, our leaders, they are ready for the elections on the 25th.
I want to say first of all that we are working together as PDP family.
I'm so lucky to have dynamic, vibrant, responsible leaders. We are working together. But at the same time, I also say, Your Excellency, time of flattery is over. Time of saying what is not the truth is over. It's time to face reality.
After the bishop has spoken, I think mine will just be to move a vote of thanks. Thank you, Your Excellency, for taking this initiative. The only thing that can stop us is lack of peace. And with this initiative that you have taken, I believe that we can build on this. And we have 3 weeks to deliver on our promise to you, to deliver Edo Central.
I want to thank you very much for all that you have done in these past few days in terms of reconciliation. Because we all know PDP is the family that fights, argues before election. But at the end of the day, we always come back together as one family to vote. As my sister, the former national woman leader, said, sometimes it's good when they say, oh, they came to beg me.
Why I'm not talking every time is that most of the things they are saying here are not correct. Okay. Take, for instance, your senatorial district, Obi. I won't speak personally. I'm happy to say that I'm alive to witness the progress the governor and his deputy and every member here is carrying. Look at my leaders. They are behind there. They work with me and they are still with me. What will I say? Only to say thank you.
Without repeating what quite a few leaders have said earlier on, Your Excellencies and distinguished leaders, I want to remind you that yesterday, the 5 elders of PDP in Edo North issued a statement titled, At Times Like This. But I want to draw out a lesson from it. I want to draw your particular attention to the fact that the 5 of us who signed that document belong to different divides of the polity in Edo State until the Supreme Court decision came through. And we said to ourselves, enough is enough.
It is only so sad that as a political party, we had to go all this up. Very disappointed to go from court to court, from one motion to the other, complications here and there, and end up at the Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to give us candidates. Well, it is an experience that is very bitter, and we hope that such a thing will not continue in our state.
On behalf of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, let me express profound appreciation to His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, that has meticulously and outstandingly represented the good people of Edo State in the arrangements going further. His Excellency, I had the opportunity to discuss with him that we needed not less than 883,000 votes from Edo State, and he promised 1.5 million.
The last time around the presidential election, I was on the other side. The party won the presidency. But when it was time for sharing, he looked at us. Edo did not win for the party. And for that reason, they threw crumbs at us. When we went to negotiate for positions, it was just by sheer luck that they gave us Minister of State. Other offices we were given greasy balls and all that. So for us to negotiate this time around, because it's as sure as death that Atiku Abubakar will win. And it's very sure. But we must key into that victory so that we can go to the negotiating table with strength to ask for what rightfully belongs to us.
God forbid, if we do not take the right decisions to make sure that we install the proper and right person in power, come February 25th, our country may be in trouble. And God forbid, most of us may not be able to escape from it. So there is a clear and present danger facing our country today. But thank God for democracy, we have the instruments and the tools to do what we need to do to correct the course that we have found ourselves as a country. And that the founding fathers of our party, PDP, designed this party as a course-correcting party. When this republic was initiated in 1999, the country was in about the same situation we're finding ourselves today. We can cast our minds back to the 5 leprous fingers that tried to manipulate the political process. And remember what Nigeria was like in 1998 until that fateful morning when we all had the news. We are there again, and only our party is organized to save this country. And therefore, if we have that almost divine responsibility to rescue Nigeria and recover our country, we should be prepared to make sacrifices. And no sacrifice will be too much to make so that we can attain our goals. One of the sacrifices will include us putting every effort, every energy at reconciliation and bringing all of us back into the fold. Let me assure you that it has started, but over the next few days we will intensify this reconciliatory move.